Hello and welcome to Thalric Plays Darkest Dungeon. The following episode was recorded during one of my live streams on Twitch, so without further ado, let's jump into the episode. So I'm really looking forward to going back into the cove right now. I could go for another sun ring and use my group here that I wanted to set up. Let's check this out. What we can get here at all times, or from everything. Not bad. So if we go for this one, it would be the Jester. He would be in 4th. Griffin in front and Campion in 2nd, probably. No, I think we'd rather use him. So she can attack the back line. His can attack 3rd though, as well, which is pretty good. But I do like that he has the heal as well, which we could use, so Into the Warrens is fine, and this is probably the group to do that. So let's go back and get them all sorted out. They do have all their upgrades here, I believe. Yep, they do. And so all we need is the combat skills. Nothing there. We do need something on him though, because he's in the back, and that means he will use the flashbang. He can't use the uppercut. That won't work. He can use the come hither. He can't use collect bounty from back there. He can only use these 4 skills. So he can mark for protection debuff, he can come hither, he can stun, and he can hook and slice. Looks a bit weird, probably plays pretty weird, but I'm going to try. And we kind of need a group here that will work. So that's what we're going with. Everybody else seems fairly straightforward though. But you do need your battle heal. Probably not the stress heal though. It's just the Jester will take care of that, I'm pretty sure. So let's see. Gather 3 grain sacks. Not that good, but probably could be worse. Let's start with him. That's probably fairly easy, usually. I will need a lot of food if I use that on him. And he's in 4th, so I think it might actually be a good chance to try out the Sniper's Ring. Increases accuracy in the back there. The Jester will go for a bright tambourine. I do like that. And then some lucky dice maybe? No, that's really not worth it. We're going to go with a Sun Cloak on him. She's gonna go Sun Ring and Sun Cloak. Stress really shouldn't be that big of a problem. Ancestor's Pen, it's melee skills what he does, so I think that's a good idea. And then let's go with Dismiss's Head. Nah, don't really know. We'll go with his Holy Order still. That's probably still a good call. Okay, yep, let's provision. So lots and lots of food. I will just take both stacks because of his trinket mainly. And stuff could go wrong there, so I don't really like that plan or possibility. But we'll see. Did I forget anything? What could we get there? They've got some nasty bleeds in there, don't they? So let's go with 2 bandages, maybe. And yeah, there we go. Did I? Yeah, we did switch that around already. Okay.
Even
let's
the
see.
fiercest beast will lay down when it is not eaten. Steal their food.
Nice, okay. At least we dodged, so that's fine. And let's see, we do have to find all the grain sacks, so maybe I should have gone for a scout opportunity or a scouting trinket. But it's mostly okay, I think. There's not a whole lot of backtracking that I need to do. This one not being connected is the main problem there, but let's just see what we will find, and maybe I will get a scout and we will see where they are, because they are still, as always, the quest locations are shown. They do look like curios, but they're not, as we all know. There's a scout, so let's see. Lots of fights, really good scout though, so curio, quest location, curio, 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 quest location, quest location. So we pretty much see everything already. Which means I think I'm going to go down here first. And we'll just move back here later. Near the end. There we go, some spiders. Probably... Actually, I might be able to kill one. Nope, not with minimal damage and the bleed. Would have needed 6 at least. Okay, we resisted all, but did get bled. Is that a problem? We can just kill this one now, though. Pretty good. So I can stack quite the nice bleed with these two in the back, if I get the chance. So that's pretty good.
Back to the pit.
And I think our overall damage is pretty good with this group. We should be able to do a lot there. The backline might be a bit of a problem, but he can move them forward. And he can also stun, which I really like. So there's the first grain sack.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
And let's keep moving. So what do I need for the pile of bones again? Holy water. I don't have holy water though. Yes, I do. Okay, nice. We can do that actually for once. That's cool. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Could have been better, but not bad. Good, so we can take care of the maggots first. I probably do want to bleed both of these though, if I get the chance. And... yeah, let's just kill the one in front.
Another abomination, cleansed from our lands.
And let me think. Yeah, probably. Although, no... stun resist on the one in the back is too big. Let's just kill it. It's better. He has a stun as well in the back here. And since he can't do much else but mark him, which would be a good option as well because it reduces protection, but I think removing that was probably better, or stunning him was probably better to avoid him taking an action. And this does work out pretty well so far, so he's bleeding for 7 already. Now we can mark him. And that's going to make the Crusader hit quite a bit harder. There we go, and he should bleed out. Thank you. So this works better.
The sharpened blade.
So far, this group is working really well.
The promise of safety.
And ideally, we are just going to come back towards there at the end. Once I've gone through everything else.
Predate even the earliest settlers.
But we'll have to wait and see how the next fights go to really see about that. I think I do want to bleed both again. His protection is too high to just go for the single bleed. I could just go for him, but these are really annoying, so I think this is the right call. Okay, he resisted, unfortunately. That's a shame. I'm not really worried about stress. The tapeworm is kind of annoying, though. That's more food consumed as well, so that's kind of bad. But we'll see, we'll see. Yeah, you mark him. You do that. I think stunning here is better than dealing damage, as weird as that sounds. I do definitely want to Iron Storm though. Okay, did not quite work out, but we can remedy that, assuming he bleeds, which he does, so he's dead. Okay, he's going to get another round of drums. 2 dodges, that's good. But still not that much stress, so that's fine.
Unforeseen, unforgiving.
What's my stun chance with that? Really high, actually. Okay, still resisted, unfortunately. Yeah, the hooked is a bleed as well? No, okay. So I misremembered there, but that's fine. Let's stun him in the back, I guess. Or maybe I should have gone for a mark. But this still works, so I'm okay with it. We'll do this. Hopefully this time he won't resist. He keeps resisting. It's 60%, but that against... I don't know what our base chance there is right now, actually. Need to check that in a moment.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
He's stunned. 129, so that's still a pretty good chance of actually making that work. So I'm kind of surprised that he is doing quite as much. Yeah, that really should not be happening. He's no longer stun immune, so even though we might... Okay, we got the double stun. Nice. He's got the good protection, so... Well, they both have a pretty good amount of protection. But he's got more, so I'd much rather take care of him. Should I battle heal? I think it might not be the worst thing to do that. Go for a little bit of healing, but more damage could also be good. You know what, let's do this. We're looking pretty okay in terms of damage so far. I'll just keep doing that.
As the enemy crumbles.
Okay, he gets to go first. That's a shame. Nice dodge. Very nice dodge. She can self-heal that piece. Good. And now I should be able to do that without too big of an issue, because he already took his turn, and I should be able to go first against him. I can't target him, though, so that's a bit of a problem. Let's do this. Still can't really target him, but I can try to stun him again. Hey, we did. Thank you. Okay, that helps. So, self-heal more. That buff is... That stacked buff is really good as well. But let's just get rid of this guy.
Is broken. Maintain the offensive.
I do want the deeds. So what do we dump for that? Probably the bandages. Bone altar, let me check. It's straight up a buff. Damage, accuracy, crit until camp. Probably on him. Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with that. But let's keep going here. Ooh, some pigs. So that could be some stress damage, but I haven't been forced to stress heal once so far, because we're not really under a whole lot of stress. This fight might change that, but I would have to do it once or twice. But right now, this is not bad. Could be worse. The disease is the bigger problem, or the potential disease, let's say. Let's stun him so that he doesn't get his attack. And what are we looking at? Probably... Oh, come on. 1 hit point? Really? That's unfortunate. If only I had his... What's it called? It's been so long. The Zealous Accusation. That's the one I should maybe have gotten on, or gone on, taken on him. Talking, difficult. Oh god. Still don't really need to stress heal though, so this guy's going to bleed out, and he is pretty much dead. So now he is. I need to dump more stuff, probably the jade. I do want to hang on to the medicinal herbs for a while still, if I get the chance.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted.
But so far this is going
clear.
ways better than the Cove mission we did before this, so I'm pretty happy about that at least. And everything that is supposed to bleed actually does, so that's good. Oh, come on. So he's got tapeworm and scurvy now? Scurvy is a reduced bleed resist, I think? Ah, almost. Well, I think I would have needed a crit there for that to actually work anyways, so it's okay. But I need to check on that. Nice dodges. Very nice dodges. So scurvy is bleed and move resist. Okay. I think I'd really just like to kill the guy in the back, so let's do that.
Destroy them all.
Okay, what are we going for next? Probably more bleeds, but no, I think the double target bleed is once again okay, because it stacks up here. Oh, he's going to survive that by 1 hit point. That's a shame. He's got the stun resist still, unfortunately. I think I'm actually just going to buff myself real quick, so that we can do more against him. The Crusader should be enough to kill the guy in the front. Oh boy, he's getting all the diseases. Could you please not? I mean, it's probably better than if it's on everybody, because that way I only have to put one in there, and we might get a chance to remove multiple diseases at once. But still, really, is that necessary?
No quarter.
So only the Swine Reaver left. Do I... We can just stun him again, I think. Thank you. That works. And now he's down to 1, and now he's bled to death.
Falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Okay, can I afford to take the Jade? I don't think so, unfortunately. Let's reset that and keep moving. And I don't have bandages anymore, do I? No, I don't. Okay. The question also is, and now I do need to dump them after all, because I'd still like to take those, when I should camp. I think we still have some time before I need to really do that. But we'll see. I mean, we're fairly far into the dungeon by now, so maybe soon. But especially with that tapeworm and his trinket, food is an issue, so I probably want to camp probably later rather than sooner, because I might run into a hunger tile afterwards. And now I don't have the medicinal herbs anymore that would help me there, because of course. Well, it happens, it happens. Nothing I can do. So I will try to kill the guy in the back first, as always, but that does not quite work. So our stun chance is not that good, so I'll just go for straight up damage. But we might still be able to take this thing out if we bleed it again. We do, thank you. I'm very worried about the champion level bosses by now, considering how that Cove mission went. I am kind of not very confident about all that, but we'll make it work somehow. I'm I'm sure. So he's dead. So we only have this guy left. I should probably try to get rid of the corpse. Maybe. He's going to go for his charge in a moment now. Yeah, I can't prevent that. Bull rush on him. 14 damage. So we probably... Oh god, we resisted everything. That's pretty awesome. What's our stun chance here? Actually pretty good. There we go. So I can use his battle heal with a crit. Perfect. To buff ourselves up a bit again in terms of hit points. Still feel no real need to go for stress relief here. So all this is okay. Let's buff ourselves. I could maybe stun him again even, but I think we probably just want to mark him and remove his protection a bit. More self heals. And what are we looking at? He's probably going for a trot retreat again, but I don't think he's going to live long enough for that to actually happen. Yeah, it was unlikely. I did not really believe that would happen. Okay. He is going to bleed to death, though. Yeah, so we can just heal again.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
Okay, nice. Can dump the torch, take the rampart shield. I have 3 of those now, don't I? Which means I can actually sell some of them. Okay, keep moving. Ouch. That one did hit though. Yeah, so that's a bleed. Okay, but we are making our turn back, and there's probably not too much left anymore. Let's just... Okay, there's one more room battle with treasure. There's another hunger tile, so now I'm probably going to camp as late as possible. As I've already said, it's the right thing to do in this case. The tapeworm does increase our food consumption a little bit further than I would do like. Okay, that one is not as bad. So we can just go for this. Oh, nice crit. Really nice crit, actually. That's very, very helpful. Finally some stress coming in, I guess, but with the Jester, we can just deal with that. Iron Swan this? It's not nearly enough damage, of course, but that's okay. So this thing is going to bleed out next turn, and with his dodge gone, that's pretty much all he can do. I think we just go for damage here, and not try to stun a whole lot. Let's do this. Try to move him forward. There we go. And that actually does make things a little bit more difficult. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, but it's okay. Let's see when she will act. Okay, that's fine. So I can jump here. Stun both of them. That works. So he's dead. And I still have a bunch that I can do. Hooray! He doesn't have protection. He doesn't really have anything interesting. So let's just bleed him and kill her.
Obliterated.
Once again, that zealous accusation would have been very nice here. There we go. That's stress relief.
A trifling victory.
I would really like to
But a
keep the
victory
emerald though, but I
nonetheless.
don't think we can. Yeah, we can't, unfortunately. So let's check out the heirloom chest.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
Can I make room for the money? Maybe. I might be able to dump off the shovel, and I think that's actually the case, yeah. We don't have an obstacle in our way anymore. So that's no problem. Can't use that. Okay, let's see. So what do we have left? 2 fights
The
that I
way
need to
is
do?
lit. The path is clear. We require only
Yeah,
the
we've got the
strength
quest
to follow
location
it.
and there are the quest locations, so that's perfectly fine. And I assume I might not even get to camp because we're probably going to run into a hunger tile first. And in that case, I just won't be able to. But we'll see. Maybe, maybe. Okay, wow. Okay, did not expect that crit. But I'm not complaining.
Eradicated.
Yeah, also, once again, not complaining. Let's work with that. Oh boy, that was pretty good. So he's got 3 hit points left. Can I kill him before he does anything? Probably not. Okay, there we go.
Success so clearly.
Unfortunately, I will have to dump some stuff off
Or is it
for...
really a trick of the light?
Or not some stuff, just... I don't know yet what. Possibly the torches or the keys or both. I think for now I'm gonna get rid of the torches and take that.
A blazing star is born.
I don't really like this because of the hunger tiles as well. But we'll see. So I don't really have to fight anymore. Which means I could camp now and hope that I don't need more food. Or we can just eat half rations. That's also fine. Yeah, I can just make sure that I have enough food left. I don't really need more hit points, so we can just go with half. Which means I have enough in case I do run into more hunger on the last few meters that we're moving there. Let's see, can I prevent the nighttime ambush? Can I get rid of disease? I probably can. These guys all can't, yeah. That's not gonna happen. Also, no... no preventing the nighttime ambush. Which means we just want to buff ourselves up as much as possible. So, this is how we do it. He will use Tiger's Eye him. He's already got the really good melee buffs. That's also fine. And then we probably can wound care him and heal some of his problems. I can't do anything for one. So nighttime ambush? No nighttime ambush. That's fine. So we'll take the foodstuff crate.
Wealth beyond measure.
And then all I need is to get to this quest location. There we go. Which means we can just take that, dump the food, and leave. I should have dumped the keys and gone for the next curio still. But now I don't want to run into another hunger tile, so we'll just do that and go.
These foodstuffs yield.
And that's another sun ring that I'm not sure I'm even going to be able to use. But that's okay. Not that much money as well. But the important thing here was to get them all up to rank 5, of course. So we have only one rank 4 guy left. Okay, that one is really bad. Don't really need that. This one is so bad. So we're probably going to remove that one right away.
A modest offering.
That's nice.
From those few surrounding farms as yet untouched by the spreading calamity.
Plus 20% stress if torch above. Blub. So that's going to be expensive though, isn't it? Well, that's okay. Wait, nope, not there. Need to get rid of all the diseases. So which one is the worst? Probably the bad humors. And I can just hope that it will remove more. Yeah, let's do that. I need, what, 7? Like this. That works, so it's 900 now. Okay. That's fine. but really nice trinket out of that one, if I remember correctly. Oh no, it's with just the sun ring. I ignore what I'm saying. So we also do have 3 rampart shields, so I can sell at least 1. I really don't have to think about that. And now let's see what we can go for. I might want to go for my first Darkest Dungeon now. Maybe. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Darkest Dungeon. If you want to catch me live during one of my streams on Twitch, feel free to follow the link to my channel and follow me there to get notified when I stream. You can also subscribe to my channel here if you haven't done so already. And then, because this is the end card in case you haven't noticed yet, here are 2 more suggestions as to what else you could watch from me. And that's it. So, thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye.